Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of EU4 as Aragon. And we are preparing for a conflict with Venice. And it won't be pretty. They have complete naval supremacy. And we can't bring along any friends. Though France would, if as soon as they recover. And Austria would, as soon as they recover and aren't at war. But I really want to save Austria for the next run on the Ottomans. And the Ottomans, despite their current situation, are quite strong. I mean, they have the largest army again. The Mamluks have the second largest army. I would love to open them up on each other, but I know that if I do that, the Ottomans are just going to kill them dead and march all the way down here and take everything. So I'm just going to sit on this and let the Mamluks win. And even if they won't make peace, it's gonna be a drain on the Ottoman economy. Oh yeah, we can probably take military ideas. Yeah, that's fine. From Corfu, yeah, that's fine. Our troops are here. March up into the mountains and wait for the rebellion. It is December, was it February? Then we can revoke the little province here. There shouldn't be a rebellion here. No, they're gonna be too loyal, so that's fine. We're still making money, and we'll need to, because we are so deep in debt. Oh, ideas. Yes, we're gonna pick the next ID group here. There we go. We want that. And now, it is time to consider annexing Tlemcen. So, we're going to start that process. It's going to take a long time. Ooh, you took a piece. Took quite the piece. Let's see now. The Ottomans will cede Karaman, Teke, and is okay, the Mamluks, and release Kandar. And pay money. Oh, I love this. Okay, that's gonna got the Ottomans a fair bit. Hopefully that'll impact their ability to field an army. And by that I do mean economically. Let's see, how far down are you now? At 11 ducats. Of course that's gonna change, because they do have quite a bit of mercs. Oh, you managed to land troops up here. Cool. Okay. So Kandar is independent. I could fabricate on them and eat them. But that's not really what I want. Not now. We don't border him yet, which is nice. They're probably gonna fight at some point. I don't think, as long as I'm allied to France, I don't think the Ottomans are gonna come knocking on me directly. We'll see what he does. Regardless, our near future is elsewhere. And I do not want my navy here. If we're gonna go to war, I'm gonna keep my navy here, I think. Messina. Right now we don't have an admiral, come to think of it. So the Ottomans changed their rivals from Mamluk, not from the Timurids, to look at this, Timurid Persia. So their capital is actually isolated somewhere. What's going on over here? I mean, they have tons of land there, but apparently Samarkand isn't connected to it. Curious. At any rate, we are also monarch point capped again. There must be somewhere. Malta isn't of the right culture. How much does it cost to culture flip Malta? That's the only promise with Maltese culture. 80 points. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna wait. I mean, we are gonna get the reduction idea eventually. the Baleares, maybe. Yeah, fine. Let's sink a few points there. Oh, there, right. This is a clergy province, true. So I won't really get much out of it. Yeah, well, done is done. Money-wise, we have too many loans. Next one is in 1504, 2 of them actually. Repay the first one. So now I just need these to trigger. Or go down. Either way. Oh, and I forgot about the little disaster here. Burgers, you're not gonna have this province, sorry. Just ain't gonna work. Thank you for the 2 base tax though, I appreciate that. And I can't do anything here until 1502. 1504. Yeah, okay, so no point in doing anything like that. We did start the integration of Tlemcen. And if I try to force convert them now, they're gonna be disloyal, which means that that's gonna stop. So that ain't gonna happen. How long is it until Tlemcen is actually fully integrated? That'll take... unknown. Why unknown? Oh, yes, of course. Ah, we annexed... Ah, dummy. I annexed Albania. And that's gonna give us the reduced... yeah, okay. Never mind then, we can't really annex you for another 7 years, regardless. So, no point in doing that. We need the modifier to go away for eating Albania before we can eat Tlemcen. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Let's get the diplomat back home and let's consider our next move. 2 choices. I can either wait for these rebellions to fire. They're definitely going to fire. Especially if I trigger the conversion. That's gonna take another... Yeah, we'll have to wait, sadly. I really want to just pounce on them, but I don't think we can do that just yet. In the meantime, let's improve relations with the Pope. Never mind, I'm fabricating claims on you. We love you, but we are also gonna kill you at some point, or at least relocate you up to Germany somewhere. Don't mind having a Pope, but I just don't want him near Rome. All of this will become ours. And that's exactly what I feared. Poland decided to ally the Ottomans. Because, hey, we both hate the Mamluks, right? Ah. Stupid, stupid Poland. And that means Poland is going to come to the Ottomans' defense. Almost certainly. That is unfortunate. Of course, they're allied because they want to fight the Mamluks, but Poland will never join a war with the Mamluks. We know this. Because distant war. What's going on here? Oh, Kazan decided to conquer Lithuania. Ah, well. Interesting. Need monies. Need troops too. Our manpower recovery gain is so abysmally low. These last 3, they're tasty. And we don't really care so much about trade steering or stability cost modifying. But the last 3 last few things are very nice. And we do have culture conversion cost reduction. Really? Is that our finisher? Well, I suppose we could make some use of that. I mean, we did go with influence and religion, so we should be able to get the policy, right? Of course, I can't see it there, and I can't see it here, because I'm not allowed to check it. So right now I can't find out the policies. No, actually we do have it in there. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have culture conversion cost reduction from this, 25%, 20% from our policy, and then another 10% for our finisher. 55% reduction, that's not too bad. So we might spread Aragonese culture in some provinces eventually. Let's see. Let's spark the revolt in Bosnia. Adding a missionary there, we should definitely get the uprising faster. 1.3 years. This one's actually been bought down. Yeah, about this. Reducing inflation costs 75 points for reducing it 2. So if I'm gonna go with this and then reduce inflation once. I think that's actually okay. That's gonna ease the burden on our economy. This province is a hill province, so I have to stay there if I'm gonna trigger the rebellion. Oh, has it been that long since we sent an emissary to the Pope? Well then, let's do it again. Nothing else we can do right now. Yeah, the Empire is ripe for reform. If he was at peace. We're fighting Trier, but we're not actually sieging them. Still don't know what brought Austria in on this. They don't seem to be allied to anyone out there. I don't think they were in there to liberate or... I don't know. They meddle at the very least, and they're paying for it in electors, but they still have 2, and there isn't any consensus upon the rest. Heck, even we could try to... even we could try to meddle with the Empire. Actually, we can't. We don't have the diplomatic slots for it. Oh, felt hats. So, yeah, we definitely found something out there. England definitely found something. And they're integrating both their subjects. Yeah, England is becoming quite the powerhouse. And there's the revolt. Good. We were waiting for it. Oh, I thought it was some revolt colors there, but that's not the case. So, Portugal. Oh, no. No, Portugal. Find some province overseas, please. But look at this. Look at the trade map pattern here. We know there's something coming into Bordeaux. That isn't the Ivory Coast. This is Ivory Coast. We know there's something coming into Sevilla. Okay, so we're not seeing those yet. I'm really curious what's out there, since we are playing with a randomized new world. I'm also quite surprised that that the One Faith achievement doesn't require a standard standard Americas. It doesn't. That kind of surprises me. I would have thought that would have actually required it, but did you do what I just thought? Oh my. Austria decided to ally the Mamluks. Yeah, okay. That's gonna make taking Alexandria a bit iffier. Well, we could always no-CB Hejaz, I suppose, and get the war going that way. Now, it's gonna sort itself out. Something will change here. One way or the other. But that at least means that the whole Ottoman Mamluk conflict now has Austria and Poland at odds as well. Yeah, the alliance patterns are changing a bit, which is kind of funny. Are there any of these states that are small enough to consider vassalization? No. I have to check, you never know. Naxos was willing. Kabylia is willing. They're actually quite willing. They'll probably go in under Tunis before we can do anything though. And we can't really afford the diplomatic slots, so never mind. Our war is gonna be with Venice. Now at least this rebellion is done. That missionary is now completely safe. I'm gonna march down this way. Oh, poor Austria. This war is really tearing Austria apart, isn't it? Next study group is still how many years ahead of time? 5 years ahead of time. I think we're still just gonna build up military, even though this is kind of dumb. I know, but since it's in the hands of the clergy, it's kind of dumb. And now we're losing money again because of reinforcements. Yes. Oh, sad state. Our little modifier there expired. Morocco dies. 1 province to Fez. 1 to Safilaut. No, actually, you're still alive. You're still alive. Okay. And I completely forgot to fabricate claims here, didn't I? Fabricate claims on Ancona. I will fabricate on Rome before I declare war. Most certainly. Yeah, that's okay. You are not fully reinforced yet. We're almost converted. That's quite good. Then there's this rebellion there, which will fire. I need to provoke it now, though. 50 years. Actually, if I go up there with the rest of the army. I can't really sit there. That's going to cause attrition. Never mind. But their full army there would probably be able to beat that down. Predator troop 3.75. Yeah, we would take a fair bit of attrition if I do that, but that's still probably going to be less than the losses if I have to fight there. Oh. Ouch. Yeah, that's worse. Okay, that's the kill France alliance. If anything. Which is actually okay. Because, let me put it this way. If France declares war on England and Austria comes in on their side, I'm gonna be very reluctant to join in. France is gonna win. I know that. France is gonna win. If they fight England and Portugal and Austria, they're still gonna win. Especially since they've gotten the defensive stuff. They haven't taken idea number 2 yet in defensive, but they are gonna. And that's gonna at that point they're gonna be incredibly strong. Oh yeah, I sent out my army there. To attrition myself to death. Come on. How many men do I lose in attrition? 30% attrition, 3% attrition. Come to think of it, can I reduce the number of troops here? 5, yeah I can. So if I say move you and if I move that out, will I still have enough troops? Just in a few months I can buy this down to 0. And it's minus point. Yeah, excellent. That's actually sufficient. So I didn't need to suffer attrition. That's gonna end this one. Particular is back. Well, there is that's 37.8 years. I don't think we're gonna worry too much about that. Dang it. Okay, so if I convert Consulate, that's definitely gonna trigger the rebellion. So we aren't going to. Yeah, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy this down to 0, and then we're gonna fight Venice. And we're gonna convert that province later when we have the capacity to wage that war, so to speak. So that's gonna be a few more months, 3 more months. Well, Austria is still in war, so they won't join us. France is probably still recovering. They probably wouldn't join. Yeah, if I'm gonna fight France and get France in on this Venice fight. I think. Either that fight or the fight here. With the Pope. Though if I fight the Pope, he's probably gonna... Yeah, you probably have set those provinces as special interest, haven't you? Oh, yes. Yes, you have. To annex to. Oh, you annexed a little bit there. Okay. Good for you, I suppose. Did we finish buying down the rebellion chances yet? No, 2 more months. Oh, who's fighting? Savoy is at war with whom? Savoy conquest of... Okay, Savoy versus Milan. That's gonna bring in England. Yes. Okay, so England is in this mess. Interesting. There we go. Thank you, Mamluks, you allied Fezan. That's an easy way in, I suppose, if we actually need to fight you without dragging Austria. There we go. Now we can move our troops. Move. And you kicked our agent out. Ah, oh well. He's gonna be back. He's gonna be back with the declaration of war. At least as soon as our troops arrive here. Yeah, our navy. Need to keep our navy somewhat safe. We have 17 ships there. Can I fight that without the rest of the fleet coming down to kill me? Probably not. So no point in doing that. You just have your ships anchored. Carefully anchored all along. Huh. Oh, dang it. 1 month of attrition. And we can take another idea group. Well, I did want this one before I went back to normal ideas. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Now we can certainly convert a lot faster. Mission is to conquer, that's fine. This. I dislike having taking the ahead of year penalty. I do dislike that, but that would give us an edge. Ferrara wouldn't join right now. Because they're in another war, right? They're in this other big conflict. Good, so they're gonna be busy. That's one less. What about the rest of them? You have less allies now. Corfu the Knights. No, that's actually pretty good. Okay. Nobody else would be willing to come. Well, France would almost be willing. But I can save you for later. That's actually excellent. Okay. It is November. do want to get this war started, but I want to time it right too. Okay, we're gonna wait until the 1st of December. The 1st of January. Then we're gonna buy the tech. And then we'll have to switch troops. But I don't think we'll be fighting any battle right away, so that's actually okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And our navy will just have to go over there and prepare. There we go, they made peace and passed a reform. 2 reforms, and that's about as far as you can get before the Reformation strikes, I think. So now Bohemia is sailing up as potential emperor. I assume that the Reformation is close at hand. We are in 1501. 97%, yeah, the Reformation will fire very soon. And then things will get messy. I don't know if... You're still colonizing here. Yeah. Most likely, Portugal does not have a colony in the New World. Whereas England most likely does have a colony in the New World. So I fear that colonialism will spawn up there. We'll see. They should both have discovered it, I think, but... yeah. But other things we need to do. We should at least activate the forts. All 4 of them. Don't think we're going to be fighting over there, but I want to be ready. And the fleet's going to anchor up there. Yeah, okay. We have our battle plan. And we're going to execute that next time, I think. It is time for a break, and then we're going to fight Venice. Thank you for watching.